Welcome to your new credit printing machine, the aUEC Eclipse. The aUEC Eclipse is a dedicated stealth bomber. Everything about this ship is designed around the sole purpose of stealth and housing the biggest possible size torpedo. For many people in the verse, the silhouette of the Eclipse is the last thing they'll ever see. The Eclipse is not the fastest ship in the game, with a top speed of only 981 meters per second, so any fighter won't have any trouble keeping up with you. With a wide, flat wingspan too, the Eclipse is very stable but is not the most nimble of fighters. If you are out of torps and are stranded in combat, you'll have to rely on your stealth to escape, because maneuverability and speed is not on your side. For flight and handling, I give the aUEC Eclipse a 5 out of 10. Just like most specialised combat vessels, the Eclipse is not practical at all. There is no interior space for box missions, and no cargo space for trading. For practicality, I give the Eclipse a 1 out of 10. Now this is hard to rate fairly. With only 2 size 2 hardpoints, 2 size 1 shields, and subpar handling, the aUEC Eclipse is not a viable dogfighter. But to be using the Eclipse for that purpose would be utterly stupid. This ship comes equipped with 3 size 9 torpedoes. A single size 9 torp has enough boom boom to disintegrate a hammerhead. So NPC bounty hunting couldn't be easier in this thing. You just cruise in, drop the load within a few kilometers, and get out of there. That's group ERTs done in minutes. I'll show you an example now. Now, although this is one of the fastest ways to make money in the verse, you do only get 3 chances before you have to restock or rely on your guns. So that's a maximum of 3 enemies before restocking, making it less viable in PvP and not viable at all for large battles. So for combat, I give the aUEC Eclipse a 5 out of 10. The Eclipse screams stealth bomber in every language, whether you think it's based off a real life bomber or another sci-fi bomber like the Halo Longsword. The wide, thin and narrow profile is a timeless look, and the way the cockpit opens for you and closes around you is extraordinary. The presentation of the dash and controls is spot on too, even if it does feel a little bit cramped. For style, I give the aUEC Eclipse an 8 out of 10. Although the scores are a bit harsh on core gameplay elements for the Eclipse, I believe if you just want to make money very quickly and with minimal effort, this is the ship for you. If I had a category for blowing up hammerheads with torps, this thing, and maybe one other ship, would take the cake with a score of 10 out of 10. But that's a very niche category, but that is the exact niche that this thing was designed for. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.